In the land of the Mitten, in the kingdom of lakes, lived two little girls who fell under a spell. To see them in pain made their families' hearts ache. Each day they would pray that they soon would be well. The girls were courageous. They smiled through the tears. The poking and prodding was so hard to bear. Their parents would soothe them and calm all their fears as they tried to hold off their own mounting despair. Charlotte lived in the east, and Carly lived west. And though they'd never met, they each soon would be blessed by a group of magicians who had only one role. They make wishes come true for kids who are sick, to see families smile, their singular goal. They asked Charlotte and Carly, "What can we do? A trip or a pet or some wonderful toy? We want to do something quite special for you. We want to bring you and your family joy." It took just a moment for each child to ponder, but each of them knew just which wish they'd like best. And so it was decreed that for one special day, each young lady would be an official princess. First, Charlotte would have her own day to remember, when she would ascend to the throne in the crown. A glorious day full of sun in November. Princess Charlotte would lead a parade through the town. There were dancers and horses, other princesses too. The crowd cheered her on as she made her way through. A fairy godmother gave Charlotte a blessing, and in the next moment, the mayor was addressing the crowd, reading straight from her own proclamation that certified Charlotte's princessification.
It is my pleasure to announce the grand entrance of Princess Charlotte.
And then came the party, a joyous affair. Charlotte sat with her dad in her own royal chair. Her Highness sat back and enjoyed a ballet. But the fun was just starting on her special day. Next on the agenda for this royal daughter was a feast that was planned to make Charlotte's mouth water. Pizza and hamburgers, golden strips made of chicken, brownies and Faygo to make your pulse quicken. Then all the kids went to the Let's Have Fun places. Crafts and games, magic carpets, and paint on their faces. Charlotte danced with her friends and she laughed with delight. Her parents looked on and their hearts felt so light, overwhelmed by the love that they witnessed that night. Meanwhile, to the west, there were great preparations, for soon it would be Carly's turn for coronation. A chilly March Sunday, brilliant sunshine on snow, but everyone there felt a heart-warming glow as the princess-to-be rode a carriage through town on her way to receive her own princess's crown. Lady Shelby, her sister, was there by her side, and of course Mom and Dad came along for the ride. The carriage pulled up, and the princess was greeted by thunderous applause as Her Highness was seated. Then a dizzying string of performers engaged in a wonderful show right up there on the stage. There were dancers and singers and armor-clad knights, facing off with each other in a thrilling sword fight. Then came the event that the day was about. Today, Kali's a princess, let there be no doubt. And she wore the crown proudly as she made her way to the party that topped off this magical day. The buffet was enormous. It seemed like a mountain of food. There was even a chocolate sauce fountain. But food wasn't all that was on the day's menu. There was fun to be had everywhere in the venue. Magicians and face painters, clowns and balloons. There was even a guy playing music with spoons. In one room there was Barbie. In another crawled lizards. There was no expense spared by the wish-granting wizards. Surrounded by love with her family and friends, Princess Kali's exhausted by the time her day ends. As she slept, she relived the amazing soiree, a lifetime of memories packed into one day, a gift that could never be taken away. Two wishes granted might not seem like much, but the magic continues in each heart that's touched. Because here is the best part of all of this rhyme. This is no fairy tale, not just once upon a time. No, my friends, for the thing is, the truth is delicious. In this kingdom they work night and day to grant wishes. There are no magic wands and no puffs of smoke, no conjuring potions in a witch hat or cloak. When these wizards see children who aren't feeling well, the magic that happens is just like a spell. Other wizards pitch in, and they all work together to grant wishes that kids will remember forever. They can change a child's face from a frown to a smile, whisk families away from their hurt for a while. Their magic's contagious, as strong as can be, because it transforms anyone who can see that the smile of a child is more precious than gold.